Have you ever been told not to hit a girl? 1 in every 4 women will experience domestic violence in her lifetime, and an estimated 1.3 million women are victims of physical assault by an intimate partner each year. The NFL has had problems recently dealing with domestic violence charges amongst its players, and one example of that is Ray Rice. Ray Rice is a professional football player for the Baltimore Ravens who knocked his fiancée unconscious in an elevator at a hotel located in Atlantic City in February 2014. This altercation was caught on camera and made public in August 2014 by TMZ. However, the commissioner of the NFL knew about this incident since April 2014, and never disciplined nor notified anybody. He, along with the rest of the NFL, got a terrible reputation from this because he tried to sweep this incident under the rug to save his own reputation and the NFL's. Now, even after the video was released and the NFL was forced to punish Ray Rice, the punishment they gave him was not sufficient due to the lack of a domestic abuse policy. And domestic violence can best be defined as any violent behavior within the home, typically involving a spouse or a partner. The NFL adopted a new policy because of this specific case, and the policy included the following. It requires players to enter a domestic violence account, either ability or batterers program, for 26 weeks or 1 year, and the immediate suspension until the batterers program is completed. An abuse victim once said, "A woman should never invest in a relationship she wouldn't want for her daughter, nor allow any man to treat her in a way she could scold her son for." Now, this quote is very, very interesting because it both addresses the woman's side and the male side. And even before this case, there were numerous cases involving NFL players and domestic violence charges that were never addressed due to the lack of a domestic abuse policy. And the new policy has only been used in one case, which involved Greg Hardy, a highly acclaimed defensive end for the Carolina Panthers, for his domestic violence charges in his altercation with his girlfriend. The policy has been very effectively used, and the player has been suspended indefinitely. Now, thankfully, I have never seen this type of abuse anywhere in my family, nor know of any personal cases. However, I have seen many other cases involving domestic violence, both on the internet and on TV. Although, domestic violence doesn't necessarily have to involve a spouse, nor does it have to involve a woman being abused. For example, just this year, Hope Solo was prosecuted for domestic violence charges for striking her sister and her nephew. Lastly, it takes a big, strong man to hurt someone, but it takes a very little, lowly man to hurt a woman.